Hey guys, XJ9 here, and today is going to be a Coresus guide, the new skilling boss in RuneScape 3. I actually would have made this guide yesterday, but I'm going to be honest, I was having a lot of fun, so I kind of got caught up, and I was way too tired to do it, and I was also thinking how I would do this, so I have a good method on how to teach this boss, which is going to be just in solos. I won't actually get the kill, but the concept's the same on how to get the kill, which I will explain. So, um, I'll be honest, you don't really need much to do this boss. You can have you don't need 99 stats. The higher the stat, the better. The stats that are not required but nice that high are fishing, wood cutting, what's other skills? Hunter, and mining. So if you have 99 in those skills, you're really good to go. Construction also helps. Not sure how much it helps, but it does help. But again, don't be intimidated if you only have like 80 in wood cutting or something, or even 70. Although I highly prefer to get at least 80 in the skill, uh, just because it helps so much. Okay, it matters more when you're doing less groups though. So if you're doing like an 8-man kill or a mass, don't worry too much about it. You can also just go to a better skill. So I'm gonna go right into things. So this boss has again, it has 4 different skills, and the concept on what each skill does is exactly the same for each skill. So like mining does the same thing that woodcutting does. It's just a different resource. That's all it is. It's the same exact thing. Okay, so uh, in this instance, I'm gonna be woodcutting for the kill. You can do whatever skill you want. It also depends on how many who's where, and I'll be honest. For instance, like I'm using a full Nature Sentinel outfit. Is it required? No. However, it's nice. If you don't have this, it's not complete game breaking, but 7% increased chance to get out a log is really nice. Um, Cape doesn't really matter that much because woodcutting cape doesn't help here. That's why I have a mining cape on or a fishing cape, as these are the only 2 capes, as far as I know, that actually help. As in, they give a 5% chance to get a double fish or a double ore, which is really nice. So that's why I wear that. You might as well, just because, well, what if you need a help for whatever reason? It's kind of nice. Uh, Grace of Elves. This is just nice for just getting Saren spirits, really. So again, you don't need Grace of Elves. It's just a skilling item. So if you don't have Grace of Elves, don't worry about it because it's not important. It's just for Saren spirits. Pontifex Shadow Ring. This ring is actually extremely good here. Um, it's not required though. It's just nice. So don't feel intimidated to like have this ring. But if you do the City of Sensation quest, you can get this ring and upgrade it. And right now, like the upgrade on it with 1,000 resonant ammo of Bic, its stats drained within the Coresus encounter are reduced by 25%. On top of the stat drain effect is honestly kind of whatever because you'd want to drink a restore after every hit anyway. The thing that's important is that, for instance, there's certain mechanics that can like 2-shot you, uh, but that's very unlikely. However, if you have this, it takes 3 shots because it reduces the damage it does to your like sleep meter or whatever it's called. It's like a little purple bar on you by 25%. So it's actually really good for not getting KO'd by certain mechanics. Um, I don't know. That guy's being me. Um, Not right now. So okay, what else am I doing? So again, if you don't have this ring, it's not the biggest deal. If you aren't using this ring, I would highly recommend having at least Crystal Mass. But again, it's another quest, so have either Crystal Mass or this ring, or both, preferably, as they're both really good. Um, uh, my greater grasping rune pouch red. Okay, so this is for Crystal Mass. This has 4 runes in it. They're not that expensive to get if you already have a rune pouch. I think it costs like 20 mil extra, maybe. So it just makes you have all the runes for Crystal Mask in one spot, so you can save a spot. So again, not needed. You also don't need to use Crystal Mask, but it's really nice. It's a safety precaution, and in case you make mistakes in lower end teams or your skills are high or your low amount of people. Crystal Hatchet. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think with Hone 6, but I don't think perks matter at this boss. I think the only thing that matters is the level of the tool, because my charge rate with my charges or my divine charges doesn't go down at all in this boss. I've tried doing like 10 kills and recharging it with a divine charges. It does not go up. So I don't think it's being used. I don't think the perks matter at all. but you know, just to be safe, put something on it, I guess. But I don't think it works at all. It wouldn't surprise me unless it's a bug or maybe it's intended. So do try to put your best perk you have, like, and if you have furnace, don't worry, it won't burn the resource, so don't worry about that. Offhand Dragor with mobile. Having a mobile on your offhand is really nice. If you don't have a scaling outfit, you can also get a mobile top or something or legs. But mobile is really nice for blade dive. Again, hopefully you have blade dive. It's really good here. But if you don't have it, it's not that in the world. It's fine. Um, the other things you can bring potentially are the new tier 80 skilling offhands, and then you would have to switch this. But you know, people don't really have that right now. They're expensive, like 300 mil. So if you have those, you can swap between them, which is the wood cutting and mining offhand, which are really good actually, because they are actually pretty crazy with success chance and double wood cutting or ores. Brutes of the Gods. This is really good if you want experience because they can hold 1,000 of each ore, and not ore, earn 1,000 of each earn. So this can help you really get experience without taking up inventory space. Again, this is not needed. This is just a skilling item. You don't need Brutes of the Gods. You can just use, I don't know, nothing. I don't know if rock crushing scrimshaw works, for instance. So if you don't have this, probably not worry about bringing any pocket slot item, honestly. So that's that for items in general. Again, if I'm doing mining, it's just a mining outfit with a my Earth and Song pickaxe is the best pickaxe you got. That's literally all it is. Same thing with fishing. Just put that. And if you're doing hunter, well, there's no hunter weapon, so you just wear the hunter outfit and that's it. So with hunter, you could actually well, man, never mind. I don't ignore what I was saying. So again, this is my preset as well. It has all four pouches and the fishing cape and the mining cape, depending if I'm going to swap into something else. So beaver pouch for wood cutting, Arctic bear pouch for hunter, granite lobster pouch for fishing, and binding contract gargoyle for mining. This is better than a lava titan. It's two more levels than a lava titan and is a lower summoning level requirement. And it doesn't teleport you to the lava cave or lava maze, so that's really nice. Again, all these do is just like beaver plus 2 wood cutting, plus 7 hunter for polar bear, plus 4 fishing with granite lobster, plus 12 mining with gargoyle. Those are really nice. So like oh, if I want to go hunt, all I would do is activate this pouch, swap into my full hunter, bank all this stuff, and I'm good. I have a perfect juju fishing potion and a perfect juju woodcutting potion. These are really nice to drink. Only if you're doing the skill. In masses, you might want to drink them anyway, but probably not. Is because they give a 5% chance to get an additional ore, or a 5% chance to get an additional no, not ore, fish, or a 5% chance to get additional log. So they're really good if you're doing woodcutting or fishing. So in this case, oh, I'm woodcutting, so oh, I'm going to drink my woodcutting potion. There you go. Another thing that's nice is Lanthodime sticks are really nice. Not so much for the Juju potion, because if you see, it didn't actually go up by a lot because there's a cap on potion timers or something weird. Um, but these sticks are actually really good if you're going to be using we call it an extreme hunter flask. These are really expensive right now, and it makes it last 8 minutes like overloads. This is only again for hunter. They're really expensive right now, as far as I know. They're like 300k or something. Hopefully they'll go down. If you don't have them, it's not the end of the world. However, the thing that's important to note is that on the ending part of the boss, when you're actually attacking the boss, your skill level is all that matters when doing damage to the boss. Like not success chance, just damage. So this boosts your level a lot. It makes you do a lot more damage, like 300 more damage. So yeah, if you're doing hunter, or even if like the thing is like I would bring this even if you're not doing hunter, if you're doing like a low end team, or even honestly any team, because the core is random. There's 4 different cores for each skill. So sometimes it'll be a hunter core, and so even if you're a woodcutter, you want to drink this potion, and you'll have a massive 300 damage boost, which is really nice. Again, they're kind of expensive right now. Hopefully they go down. If they go down, then you can just bring it whenever. Um, but in like 4-man teams, I would probably bring this regardless in case the core is a hunter spot. So that's that. Was there anything else I was going to explain? I'm not quite sure. Another thing, again, crystal mass is really important. I already said this, but it's a really nice breathing room, and it's really good for one specific mechanic. I bring 3 restores. You can bring 2 restores, even 1 restore. Restores are pretty much for if you make mistakes. They literally just make mistakes because every time you get hit, it reduces your stats and it makes you get sleepy or whatever. And so when you bar reaches 0, you get kicked out instant. So you just want to restore every time you make a mistake or get hit by a mechanic. So if you're really good or doing like 1 kill trips, which I wouldn't encourage, just at least try to do 2 or 3, maybe 4, 5, 6. But yeah, bring like 2 or 3. Even 4 is good. Protean logs. Protean logs are really good because they're one inventory spot, and also you need 1 or 2 a kill, preferably in good teams, to burn this fungus that grows on your feet. If you have the wood cutting offhand, it automatically burns the the fungus that grows on your feet. So pretty much, you wouldn't right click light log. It would literally spawn on your feet and you just click on it and it'll burn the fungus off you. So if you don't have protein logs because of whatever reason, although they're very good, bring like 2 or 4 logs. So we're maybe even just 3, 4. You can also bring probably 4. You'll be fine. That'll last 2 kills because you should only get 1 or 2 fungus mechanics depending on the team size. So there you go. You also won't always get it. And I also just bring a pickaxe of artisan song and a crystal fishing rod just for the sake of it. Because if someone screws up and I need to harvest extra resources for someone, and I also do think the success chance is improved on the final boss's actual HP bar, based on the weapon tool you're using, not the damage, just the success chance. So that's why I bring these anyway. I think it's important. Um, is there anything else to really explain? No, I don't think so. Besides this, I'm gonna be doing. I think I'm gonna show how to do a 4-man kill first. Okay, and then I'm gonna show how to do an 8-man kill, and then I'll give a general idea on how to do a mass kill. Okay, so uh, I'll be honest. If you're starting out this boss, I would probably do 8-man, or maybe even a mass. As in public instances, sometimes on some random ass worlds like World 2 or whatever, like just high population worlds, they actually get kills sometimes. So you can try out there, but again, even getting 3 people isn't that hard. So maybe your cup of tea is to do 4 man, and because as long as you follow this guide, this boss is not that hard. Trust me, it's actually really fun. This boss fight's really fun. It's really chill, fun. It's a really good combination of chill, relaxing, fun, interactiveness, and rewards. It's really good. So, um, yeah, again, I'm gonna do 4-man, 8-man, and then I'm gonna just give a general idea on what to do in a mass scenario. If like I don't know, you're like still like I want to take my time a little bit. So to get the boss right now, you would just teleport to War's Retreat and use the boss portal. And if you don't have the boss kill, you would just or you have a boss kill, you would use the portal. However, if you don't have the ring for whatever reason, you can also just teleport with the Pontific Shadow Ring, and you'll arrive right in the middle of Sensiston. And all you do is go west, and west is a little plague. Wait, what? No, this is not it, guys. I'm sorry, my camera flipped. It's east. So you would go east. Sorry, his face is big. I don't care about this. I already read this. So you would go east. And you arrive at this Plague City place. So you can talk to that Gorvik guy if you want to, I don't know, talk to him. And you just keep running. Keep running. And right over there is a gate, and that's where you start the boss. So that's how you would get here for your first kill. Because then once you have your first kill, you would go use the boss portal. And again, to get to Sensiston, you can use the if you did archaeology, which honestly, if you don't, just please do archaeology, get like level 2 or something. All you would do is teleport with the archaeology journal and go north. And right over there, like where my mouse is right now, like it's clicking. Oh, it's pretty shady surges. Right over here, and this little gate is how you get to Sensiston. You would go into the city, go to the middle, then go east. So that's how you get there. So please don't get confused with directions, please. Um, so one thing I'm also going to mention is I actually am kind of lazy, but One thing you should probably be using is the power burst of acceleration. This gives you 6 seconds of infinite blade dive and surge. Quite nice. I haven't honestly. Again, I'm kind of the PVMer who like I don't like getting complicated until like I master the basics. So if you want to use this, you can use this. You can bring it. It's like, oh, if I want to keep buying this, I'll just put it on. I don't know, the S key. There you go. So if I want, can I even? Oh, it's locked. Oops. You put an S key and like, oh, I want to blade dive. So I'll try to make use of that, but I don't know. It's kind of, you kind of don't need it as long as you have mobile, honestly. So we're gonna go to the boss fight, and we're gonna go into the instance. We're gonna do instance encounter just because. I'm also going to make this one player because I don't want anyone to join in the middle of the kill, please. Thank you. So you enter the instance, the boss is dormant, and there's this flying Gorvik guy. So if you want to save like annoyance, I guess you can also right click and like, oh, I'm a woodcutter, so oh, I'm gonna go to the woodcutting spot over here, and he'll fly you right there. It doesn't really matter with so much with the woodcutting and hunter spot. It mostly matters with these other two spots, which is mining and fishing. So again, the concept is the same for all 4 skilling plots. I will explain this, so don't worry. So for a 4-man, well, I'm gonna honestly explain these mechanics. So first off, the mechanic with the mushrooms. You want to click on the shiny mushrooms. I don't believe they move anymore because on day 1 or the first 2 hours they were moving weird and it would be really bad. But pretty much just click on the sparkling mushrooms and you can climb up. And as soon as this animation starts, you can click and you'll start moving. Like, look at this huge lag. It's a really weird delay, but pretty much if you just click once, you'll go. Don't spam click because watch. Like if I click 1, 2, 3, I think I'll double hop over. It's really weird. So it's because like for instance, yeah, like look at this. It's really funky. Just don't spam click. So like, oh look at me. I'm clicking here. Oh, let's go over. Okay, I'm going. Oh look, I have like don't spam click because a lot of people do that and they get really frustrated. Just don't spam click. Just click once. Like click on the ground and then click once if you want. But the timing is, you'll remember the timing or in time. The other thing is the fungus field. The fungus field is pretty much don't if you go in this, your materials will deteriorate and you'll take a lot of damage and if you go in this field somehow and you screwed up, just spam your restore and run across or something. But hopefully that shouldn't happen. All you need to do really is just cross it. It'll be different paths. I believe the path actually changes based on instance. Although let me look for a quick second because this is actually kind of important. I'm not sure if it's a set path or if it changes. So let me fly to the mining spot just to see the other rotation. So it looks like it changes. It actually changes. There's probably set rotations. Oh, with this, oh, all you do is just walk where there's no fungus. Like, oh, here we go. You walk like this. Another important thing is kind of like old school RuneScape. This is a very old school mechanic. If you're right here and there's a fungus between you, you can actually click over this as long as you're standing right beside it, and you won't take any damage. So you can actually do that. Like, oh, here I am. Click here. Click this. Oh, this was actually 2, so it was actually bad. That was actually kind of deceptively visually decepting because this is actually on this tile. But again, you can do that if you want. So again, all you would do is just cross the field. This is probably the hardest thing to do, is because you kind of don't need to. You need to not mess this up, pretty much. And yeah, you just cross the field. Another thing you can do easily bypass this mechanic is go right on the edge of here, bladed dive and surge same tick, and you're perfectly across. It bypasses the mechanic entirely. Another thing you can do if you don't have bladed dive for whatever reason, which is really good though, is you can cross like halfway, and right when you're right here, oh, you can go surge and you're across, just like that. But again, best method, go right here, blade dive surge, and as long as you do that, you're perfectly across. You can go right here. You don't need to go on the actual field itself. So we're gonna go back to the mining spot. I'm so sorry if there's noise outside. I really apologize. I might even close the window fast. I'm gonna close the window fast. Wait. Sorry, there's construction work. Hopefully I wasn't loud. Sorry. So we're gonna start with the mining, or not the mining, the wood cutting. And again, this is gonna be a 4-man kill demonstration on what to do in a 4-man team. So, oh, summon your beaver pouch. And also we're gonna activate our aura. Auras, again, you don't need them, but they help. So, oh, let's activate a legendary lumberjack. Oh, do I have to activate it? I guess so for the video, right? So we're gonna activate it. And if you're not the host, you would just be chilling over here waiting for these nodes. When you start the fight, these nodes are randomized, so don't all be gathered up here. So, actually, before I start this fight, there's one more thing to explain. So, um, don't harvest from this fungus. This will actually make this creature live longer, which is not good. I'll explain that. This node does bonus damage to the node, which is good. You actually want to kill this node. And this one does medium damage to the node. So, right off the bat, we're just going to start the fight. And again, the wiki also has the set rotation on the boss, on what rotation it does the mechanics. I kind of like remembering in my head, so I don't really look at it, but I can look at it for this video if you want. So you can have it open and look at the attack rotation, for instance. Like right here on the wiki, it says, oh, attack rotation, bomb, fairy ring, slimes, bomb, stun. It's the same order every single time. So if you want to know the rotation, you can just have that as a cheat sheet. So, before we start the fight, crystal mask on. Investigate Coresus. Do you want us to break it? Yep, let's go. So as soon as it started, you would just like blade dive or something. Go over here. My blade dive failed. And just harvest. So at 14 seconds, the first mechanic happens, and around 14 or 15 seconds, you can walk away to the other node. So we're gonna wait. Coresus will move her arms when she's starting the mechanic, but again, it happens at set time. So, oh, here it comes. So I'm gonna walk away. Here comes this bomb. This will reduce your stats. Just don't go in it. Just harvest from this. Next mechanic is going to be a fairy ring that's going to spawn right under you. So here comes a fairy ring. Oh, there it is. Just walk 1 square away and you'll be fine. You can just continue harvesting. That will randomly teleport you, so it can be bad or slightly good. One thing I will note, I actually forgot to do, by the way, is I'm actually just going to drop these because I don't need this. But I forgot to well, this is a blob. First off, the blob is just ignore it. But crystal mass blocks the entire hit, so that's why you actually want to use crystal mass. The blob can actually waste a lot of time. So instead of running away from it, I would just tank it with crystal mass. I think it's a really big waste of time to actually run away from the blob. It does a lot of damage. Like 2 of those kill you. But again, I would just use crystal mask and just tank it, ignore it completely. So again, you would actually oh, that's a stun mechanic. If you ever get stunned, just cast freedom, or you can anticipate beforehand. Again, you would want to bank all this stuff, so I will show that after. So, oh, look, sticky fungus under me. Click under it, and it'll burn. If you don't burn that right away, it'll start giving enrage to Coresus, which is really bad. Once that reaches 100%, the boss will actually live, or I'll kill you instantly. So, I almost have, I have 15 resources right now. Step out of this. So we want to keep on getting resources right now. You want to get about 17 resources in a trio, or a 4-man. There's the fairy ring teleport again. We need 1 more resource. So once you have 17 resources, you would go over here, deposit the 17 resources, and I'll get 15 or 17 resources, depending on how you feel, for yourself. So we're just going to keep wood cutting. Oh, here comes the blob. Just ignore it. Oh, sometimes you get lucky, and it'll just get stuck, which is nice. Also, the miss attack, it'll block 1 tick of damage as well. And so you also see this bar above the this creature. It needs to go to 0 or 100% and it'll be dead. You need us to die or Coresus will not take any real damage. All 4 bodies preferably need to be dead. So that's what, like, if the miner is going to be doing exactly what I'm doing. Like, everyone's doing exactly what I'm doing. It's just a different skill. Oh, there's the fungus. So at 2:30, this mechanic happens where energy fungus spawns under Coresus, and you want to get over there ASP. Surge and blade dive, and click in the middle and start killing it. And as long as everyone gets here in time, you can do this. If people are, if one guy is falling behind, you can only use 2 or 3 people, or I think probably 3 people, to actually kill the mechanic. So once that mechanic's dealt with, you go back here. And now first mechanic is going to be a bomb again. Coresus is standing there. Here comes the bomb mechanic. Run away. Play a dive a little bit. We're almost done. We really need to kill this corpse, though. I was kind of slacking because the corpse regenerates its HP over time as well. Fairy ring with mechanic. Oh fuck. So if that happens, guys, all you do. Oh look, I'm over here in the ram area. Just blade dive surge right across. We're gonna drop this fungus. We don't need the wrong fungus. This should be dead, by the way, but again, me talking doesn't kind of delays things. It's almost dead. I think 1 more chop should do it. If not, yep, it's dead. So when it's dead, this little bar appears above it. This doesn't really matter. If it goes back, it'll come back alive, and Coresus will take a lot less damage. But it shouldn't matter as long as everyone's quick. If your team's slow for some reason, I would honestly work out what's happening or purposely delay it. But if the DPS for some reason, if for some reason you need to feed it fungus because something went really wrong, uh, you would just harvest excess resources. Here comes the fungus again, and just uh, get the Ron fungus. Use 10 Ron fungus on it, and it'll actually deteriorate it. So I will demonstrate it in a second. So for instance, in a 4-man, one thing you can do is once you have all the resources, you would go across and blade dive and stuff. I can't really blade dive because of dumb root. And you would then deposit it into the statue. You go counterclockwise as well. So again, I went from north. You go counterclockwise. So I went counterclockwise once, and so right now, just like I did with my resources before, this should have mining resources. So I would take the mining resources, and I would have 17. I would then go this way, and then blade dive surge, go across, and I'm gonna go 2 counterclockwise now. And everyone in the 4-man needs to do this. So go counterclockwise once, then 2 times, and there should be 17 resources from that skill. So here I am at the mining place. Deposit into the mining resource, and there you go. Here comes the middle mechanic again. So I'm gonna go burn that fast. Not really that hard. If this completes, I think the boss gets like 30 or 50 in rage. Just it pretty much kills over pretty much. So don't do that. It's not over honestly. You can probably even skip it honestly, but that's kind of dangerous. So that's that. One thing I'm going to do is demonstrate the statue. So I'm going to start gathering from the hunter one just to get 15 resources to finish the statue. So my crystal mass proc, that's fine. So I hope you understand the mechanic, but right now all I need to do is just make the statue and get 15 resources. So pretty much, like for instance, right now I'm at hunter, right? And at hunter, you need the resources that are used in hunter go to the first counterclockwise statue and the second one. Okay, that's it. So it's quite simple rule. Like it would never be the one that goes clockwise. Like hunter is not related to this skill over here at all. It's very simple. Again, it's a very if you just think about it or even try a few times, like 2 or 3 times, I guarantee you will understand. If this seems super complicated, it really isn't. Okay, it really isn't. Again, freedom this mechanic or you'll take damage. It's really bad. So I almost have 15. I'll have this fungus under me. Click under it. So we're about to have 15. I'm gonna get an extra one. Come on, get it. There we go. So we're gonna go over here and just blade dive surge. And we're gonna go over here. Just keep crossing those shiny mushrooms. If you don't cross it, you get stat drained and one of your materials will be deteriorated. The smoke cloud doesn't deteriorate fungus, but it does reduce your stats and HP. So that's why you want to avoid it. This statue is done, and I will demonstrate what to do. But, oh, look, the racks are, we're really slow for whatever reason. Or, like, the woodcutting guy finished it so fast compared to everyone else. Again, you shouldn't need to do this, again, in good teams. Everyone's on the same page. But, don't do this. You would get 10 extra resource. Get 10 black fungus. Or rotten fungus. 10 rotten fungus. Click on any of the timbers on here. And it'll go way back down. Wait, I got stunned. I need to go to the roots. I got stunned, but I'm going to use it on it. And boom, look at that. It just went all the way down. If that goes to full, Coresus will take a lot less damage. Okay. How it works, though, is 1 carcass dead is 25% damage dealt. 2 carcasses is 50%. 3 is normal damage. 4 is 150% damage. So preferably all 4 should be dead. Again, there's no reason they shouldn't be because they're doing 4-man. So we're going to do our statue now. That was just to demonstrate the mechanic if you, for some reason, need to get, you need more time. We're going to go over here. And we're going to start restoring the statue. This statue is how you actually damage the boss. You only have one shot on all 4 statues though, so you need to make sure that, like, because if all 4 are used and the boss isn't dead, you just lose. Okay. So we're gonna actually repair the statue. What mechanic is this? I have no idea. Oh, it's a blob monster. We're just gonna screw some asset. So again, all it is repairing it. It's very it's kind of slow. But yeah, you just keep on repairing. Oh, here comes the mechanic. Just walk 2 away. Completely dodge. Very easy stuff. And yeah, just kind of chill. This is the relaxing part. Crystal Mass OP. What's this mechanic? I'm just gonna walk away. I think it's the stun mechanic. It was the stun mechanic. You don't need to dodge that. You can just anticipate or freedom that. Anticipate's really good because it doesn't stop you whatever you're doing. Like, what's next? Sticky fungi. Okay, well, there it is on my. Again, it's the same rotation. Bomb's gonna come, then fairy ring. One thing I'm gonna explain. I want to explain something with this mechanic in a second. So this is almost done. So the statues are interesting. So there's 2 ways you can do this, boss. You can either complete all 4 statues at once and get the maximum duration, because if you chain the statues, they will do the boss will be vulnerable for longer. If you do one, it's like barely any time. So you can either do a trio statue and then kill the boss. That should be enough. Or you can do a trio statue plus the additional statue as a backup for whatever reason. Again, it depends on your skill levels. If you're all max, you can easily do a trio statue and kill the boss. If you're not all max, I would probably do all 4 statues at once. Again, I don't think there's any excuse that all 4 statues shouldn't be done at the same time, okay? So, once that's done... Okay. So... Oh, God, this guy's talking annoying. So, what else is there? I don't even know what else there is. Oh, so you can either do a trio statue, all 4 statues, or you can do 2 double statues. Oh, so here's this fungus. So instead of doing this fungus, if the timing is appropriate, like if you finish at 5 minutes, start praying at the statue. And when you pray at the statue, it'll actually destroy this mechanic entirely. So you can make the right call and save time. And when you recall it, the boss doesn't do anything. The core is exposed, and you can go to the core, and you can traverse through all quadrants. So right here, all you do is just click on this. If it's the hunter one, you want to drink your extreme hunter flask because it's based on level. Oh, it's poison. Click on the poison, and it'll do extra damage. The poison damage is also don't click when it's red. When it's green or white, you want to click to do extra damage. So the extra damage also is just flat, so it's really good. Again, this isn't that long because I didn't do all the statues. I also did barely any damage because there's only 1 corpse dead. So, yeah. That's pretty much it with 4-man. At that point, the kill should be done because all the 4 statues should be done, or 3 of the statues, or 2 duo statues. Again, I highly prefer just to have all 4 statues done. I'm going to explain next a 8-man kill strategy / mass strategy, and that's going to be it with the video. So again, I want to load my preset. I don't know, let's say I'm a miner now. So, let's bring my gemstone golem outfit, right? Bring gemstone golem outfit, dismiss my beaver, gargoyle, bank this. We're wearing the mining cape, and we'll just bank all this stuff for all this room. We don't need the juju potions. We'll keep the extreme hunter for extra damage, and we're good to go. You also don't need to be wearing the tool to get the bonus, the damage or whatever from the perk. So we're going to the instance again, and we're gonna go to the mining one. So in an 8-man strategy, it's kind of similar except kind of simple. So wake up Coresus. All you do is both people again, it's the same 2 on each spot. Everyone mine the big monster till it dies, and then mine the guards for extra resources. Mining's really fast, by the way. So again, at 13, 14, you can walk away. So here we go, boom, run. You want to get 15 or 17. You can do 15, but it's kind of risky because again, if you go on this fungus field, watch this. Ooh, I got my thing run. So that's why you don't want to go into any. You want to fail any mechanics because it degrades your fungus. Is this a bomb? I think it is a bomb. So again, I will demonstrate this. Like this bomb, it will only drain your stats. So it's actually a freaking dumb ass slime mold. This does also destroy your resource. So to demonstrate as well. Again, this should be dead. So here comes the bomb. Oh, here comes this bomb. Oh, it's just draining my stats and feeding the boss in rage. That's all it's doing. So again, it won't actually deteriorate a material. That's important to know. So I have about 18, which is a very safe number to get. And all you would do, as one of the people here, is go across, Blade Dive Surge, and put the resources in, and that's it. Burn this fungus, and so then when this guy when the I would prefer the first guy to leave should go to the second statue optimally, but you can have assigned roles. You just repair the statue and then go to this way here because the guy doing wood cutting should be here soon. If you're the second guy mining or the first guy mining, all you would do is go across one more counterclockwise and get to this statue. And the same thing, just use the resources and just wait until it's finished. If for some reason someone's taking a while, you can just go and like harvest or something just in case and deposit it. But preferably again, if everyone's on the same page, they should be here ASAP, and you should be able to repair the statue as soon as in this instance the fungal algae is delivered, and you should be able to repair when it's all 4 statues are repaired, or even 3, because you only need 3 if you're all high skill level. You just go on the boss and it should die. It should only take 3 statues or 2 double statues, or if you're super safe, all 4 statues at once. Again, I'll let this mechanic play just show what happens. But you again don't pray at the statue until everyone else's statue is done. Don't pray. Only restore the statue, because once if you pray early, it can screw up everything because you're gonna waste valuable time of DPSing. So I'm just gonna demonstrate what happens when if you don't do this mechanic for whatever reason. The boss is at 22 in rage, about to be 23, I think. I think the range stops during this mechanic. So you just wait. Gained 40 in rage. Again, you can potentially even skip this mechanic because again, if you dodge all the mechanics, you actually don't really need to worry about it, honestly. So potentially it's a strategy just to ignore that mechanic completely. As long as everyone's good on the same page, you don't need to do that mechanic. So that's that. Again, I didn't even drink my power burst or anything, so I'll be honest, that's really the whole boss. I know I didn't get a kill, but it's easier to explain the whole boss in one go. So hopefully this explained everything. It's a really fun boss. Again, if you're doing any of the other 4 skills, it's the same concept. Mass is the same thing. I will explain kind of what to do in masses. Like if you're in a mass and you honestly have no idea what to do and you're like, really intimidated listening to this video, right? All you would do is go into a kill and go. Let's fly to, I don't know, let's go to mining, I guess. Fly to mining. You'll be chilling at that spot. Wake up Coresus. And yeah, if you're at mass, just mine here. Again, 14, 15, walk away. You can also walk away as the resources gathered to be super optimal. And we got the resource, and all you can do at this point is just like go over here and like, oh, deposit. Preferably deposit like 5 or 8 at a time, because the sooner you deposit, the guy in the mass who's running can take the resource and like be like, okay, I have 15, time to go. So if you're just gonna be a gatherer and you don't have blade dive, you just want to participate in the kill, because you can still get loot by just helping people with gathering. Just keep gathering stuff. Keep gathering. Oh, look, this bob's gonna hit me. Ooh, that hurt, right? But you know, you can just drink and restore. And just keep again, have like 5 or 8 and just deposit for the runners. That's all you need to do, okay? Another thing you can do if this kills slow in mass is just get 10 and poison the mole. I don't think poisoning the mole with rotten fungus or any of the monsters actually gives extra points. People say it does, but I don't think it does. So that's pretty much it. I hope you really enjoyed this video. This is a really fun boss. I really hope you give this boss a try. I hope you liked how I explained this boss. I don't think it's that complicated at all. Really fun. So that's it, guys. I'll be honest. Hope I didn't forget anything. But I mean, the only other thing is I have the Luck of the Dwarves on my archaeology relic, the tier 4 luck, just so I can get Hazelmir's ring, and if it does help the boss, but that's kind of minor, you know. So there you go. Thanks for watching. Hope you liked it. Leave some comments maybe about if you liked the guide or not, or maybe your experiences with the boss, because I actually really like this boss. I actually got to boss with some people who normally don't even play this game, so that's kind of nice. So yeah, bye.